This video could be considered something of a BR313 editorial, but it also marks a milestone. A couple of weeks ago, Beyond Room 303, the channel itself had passed 1 million views. Now, that is pretty amazing considering that we don't upload videos every day. And sometimes when you look back before Timothy and Jason came along, I was uploading videos on here with a couple of months gap between them. So for a channel with not too many videos on it and not uploading every day, to reach the 1 million milestone in this period is fantastic. And I want to thank Jason and Timothy for their help in building the audience, and also you guys for increasingly staying loyal and sharing the videos, liking them and thumbing them up and bringing them to more people. Now, although on my other channels, Thomas Sheridan and Thomas Sheridan 2, which used to be called Open Source Occult TV, there are millions and millions of views, but it took me the better part of a decade. But I started this channel in 2019, mainly because the world was becoming increasingly strange to me. And even though I had written books on psychopathology and social engineering and mass psychology, there was something that did not resonate with me in terms of just being bread and butter approaches to what was going on in the world. There was something beyond high strangeness, and only Fortean topics and a Fortean approach, a paranormal approach, a mysterious approach, would bring us any kind of resolution to the madness of the world, particularly where we've been in the last 2 years and where we are at the present. It has moved beyond simply rationalizations or excuses based on, well, this is where the world has always been. We're living in unprecedented times. As I've been saying for a while on my main channel during my Rona Chronicles, we're like living in a real life Doctor Who episode. It's even beyond that. It's like Quatermass at this point, like a John Wyndham novel from the 1950s. We're stuck in a very strange place. And I think this is what BR313 is really about. It was the right channel for the right time. And although the numbers and the views didn't really take off until Jason and Timothy joined the team, it was a seed I planted in 2019 that I knew would germinate in time, and it has. We're living in an age of emerging folklore, and emerging folklore, just like any folklore of the past, if you look at the folklore of any culture, there are heavy emphases on mysterious, paranormal, spooky things that help editorialize and encapsulate what was going on in those cultures at the time. They didn't simply merely abide to tidings and news and editorials and political strategies in order to understand the world they lived in. They very much delved into the Fortean. And BR313, I believe, is the channel that brings this aspect to emerging folklore of this increasingly strange world, week by week, which we live in. So on the auspicious event of this channel hitting 1 million views, I'd like to thank all the team, all the viewers, and all of you who've shared the videos and enjoyed the videos. And we're only just beginning. We have tremendous plans. And I know you'll support us going forward, just as you've supported us in the past. Because in many ways, we're a lifeboat of sanity in the midst of a world that's changing, and you're not going to find the answers on the evening news or even in many alt media that's basically just putting up a different narrative to the evening news. For example, regarding the last 2 years, I think something like Jason Heppenstall's article, which was illustrated by Michael Cox, that's just appeared in New Dawn magazine, on the blood parasites theory from Rudolf Steiner, probably does more to explain what's going on today than many other things. Hence why that article, both online and in the magazine, is doing well and getting a lot of attention. You had people building up over the years like Greg Moffat on Legalized Freedom, who was touching on the same things. But if you look at Greg, us, and other people out there, we're starting to merge into this understanding. We're almost like the scribes of the age. And I do believe that we're part of an important process to actually guide those of us who are still sane through the madness of the age. So thank you very much for your indulgences and you being here. And here's to the next 100 million views. I believe that BR313 will only get better, bigger, and reach more people. And ultimately, the stranger the world gets, we will be there to unstrange them or to help them deal or ride out the strange. Thank you very much.